Afua, it's nice to have you around. What can you tell us about the Pope's historic first Mass?
Well, the first Mass that he presided over in the Sistine Chapel, he started in English. He told the assembled cardinals that he believed he could rely on each and every one of you to walk with me. And then this, as the Catholic Church continues that mission of faith that particularly has spread through the global south during the reign of Pope Francis. He then continues in Italian, saying that his election, or he hoped his election, could help the church bring light to the dark nights of this world. He said, in a particular way, God has called me by your election to succeed the Prince of the Apostles and has entrusted this treasure to me so that with his help, I may be its faithful administrator for the sake of the entire mystical body of the church. He also called on the church to do more work where there's a lack of faith, in places where he said technology, money, success, power, or pleasure are preferred. So very strong messages there from Pope Leo XIV in his first Mass at the Sistine Chapel.
So tell us a little about the significance of the person of Pope's name, Leo, and his personality.
Well, yes, each pope gets to choose their own name. This is something they've been doing for hundreds of years, and Leo as a choice is one of the most popular papal names. And so there was a Leo XIII. This was someone who was remembered as being dedicated to social issues and social justice. And this is something that it appears that Pope Leo XIV is dedicated to as well. There have been many popes over the years that have used his name. Pope Leo I was also known as Saint Leo the Great. He was a pontiff between 440 and 461 AD. He was the 45th pope in history and known for his commitment to peace. So it seems that Leo's through the years and down the line have been about their commitment to peace, about workers' rights and social justice. And perhaps this is a reason why Pope Leo XIV decided to take on that name.
All right. So what are the challenges that the Pope faces now going forward?
The Catholic Church absolutely at the moment is at a crossroads, and it faces many, many challenges, one of which is finance. The Catholic Church faces a huge financial crisis. A budget deficit has meant that the pension fund has a shortfall of 2 billion euros. That's something that he's going to have to get across pretty quickly to be able to sort out the finances of the church. Pope Francis did more than any other pontiff to promote women in the Vatican. 2 years ago, he allowed women to vote in a significant way in the meeting of bishops. It was clear that Pope Francis wanted women to have more opportunities. Now, his successor will be tasked with taking that agenda forward and ratifying more things into Vatican law so women can play a more active part in the Catholic Church. There's also inclusion, which is going to be a huge issue. Pope Francis famously said, "Who am I to judge?" When he was asked about the LGBTQ plus community in 2013. Pope Francis wanted the church to be more open. It remains to be seen if Pope Leo XIV will take this mantle forward. And of course, there is the issue of sexual abuse within the Catholic Church. Pope Francis was credited with going further than any other pontiff before him, with trying to hold people to account. He gathered bishops together for a conference in 2019, but didn't go far enough, people felt, in forcing the disclosure of information gathered in relation to that child sexual abuse. So many people will feel that Pope Leo XIV has a mantle and has a platform, and now should be the person to take that even more forward and to clamp down even harder on sexual abuse within the Catholic Church.
Very detailed. Thank you so much, Afua Hagan, for sharing this with us.